So as you can see right here, this was after I confronted him. I saw him teleport. As you can see, there's a SWAT officer right there, and that is him. Um, and he ran towards the left. I slowed down the video so you can see him running towards the left. So I thought maybe he got in a SWAT vehicle, so it's understandable, no big deal, whatever, right? And then I noticed, wait a minute, there's like no vehicle, there's no helicopter, there's nothing. He didn't desync, he didn't disconnect, he's gone. So I look in the map for Cop 9 because he was Cop 9 SWAT, and he was not at Cop base. So I looked around the map, maybe Sif spawn or something, whatever, nearby, you know what I mean? But he was not there. He was instead SWAT base. He didn't drive there because if he would have driven there, it would have showed his icon moving slowly towards SWAT base. And to be honest, there's no way in the world that you go to SWAT base that fast on foot. So to me, it was kind of odd. And earlier, I confronted him about teleporting, and here's what happened. So at this point, I basically was telling him through direct, hey dude, what's up with teleporting? I just saw you teleport in front of me, which I did. Unfortunately, I couldn't get footage. That's why I started recording because it was kind of weird that he just popped up in front of my screen for no reason. And I kept telling him, dude, you shouldn't teleport because that's pretty low to do, you know what I mean? And at this point, I was just waiting. We were supposed to do an ATTF operation, so that's why I was in the team speak with my ATTF officers talking. And I even talked about it. I was like, dude, I just seen this dude teleport. And I can play the full video with the sound if you guys don't believe me. And as you can see in the parking lot, even on the right, there's no SWAT vehicle. There is no helicopter. So at this point, it was kind of like, I was typing in the channel. I was like, that's kind of weird because like you didn't even drive a vehicle here. You just popped up in front of my screen, and there you can see like he's gone. He didn't get in the vehicle. There's no way in the world. No way. Like he just gone, like straight up gone. And there was no SWAT vehicle to begin with at first. If you look in the video, in the beginning of the video, there was no SWAT vehicle. And you can't buy SWAT vehicles here anyways. There was no helicopter at first, nothing. So I thought maybe he's buying a helicopter, right? And then I noticed, because it takes a good 5 seconds to spawn, and you gotta get the money to buy it and all that stuff. And if you just died, you don't really have money on you, right? So it just didn't make sense. So I checked Cobb base. Maybe he's at Cobb base, going to the ATM or whatever. I don't know, because he wasn't at Vice base anyways. So as you can see, my fellow officer, there was no way from keyboard DEA officer, so that's obviously not him. I go in Cobb base. I look around Cobb base, and he's nowhere to be found. So at this point, I got suspicious. I was like, wow, really? Like, that's kind of weird, bro. Like that's there is no SWAT vehicles anywhere at all. There's no SWAT officers. All the officers there were cops. So I check in the menu, for Cop 9. He was Cop 9. As you've seen in the beginning of the video, that was after I confronted him about it. He was Cop 9. So, I looked in the list. There he is, Cop 9, Andrew. UG Andrew. And I said, I'm looking the map, and as you can see, there was a bank robbery at the time, as you could see, even in the beginning when he teleported to SWAT base to go to the bank, to rearm and go to the bank. I mean, as you can see, Civ spawn, I only noticed after editing the video. He's Cop 9 is at Civ spawn. And like I said, I only noticed after I edited the video. And as you can see, like he didn't even take off in a helicopter. He didn't drive. He was just there. So in my eyes, that's teleporting. And then after that, you're gonna realize that he actually drives from Civ spawn to the bank. As you can see, roadblock. There's a bank robbery going on. There's cops. There he is going to bank. I'm not a snitch or anything like that, but I caught him even before, so I thought this time I'm gonna confront him about it, and hopefully he stops. I confronted him, even on the spot, he lied to me. So at that point, if he's gonna lie, he's gonna lie on TeamSpeak as well. So there's no reason for me to go into TeamSpeak and say, "Hey, dude, I caught you teleporting." So at this point, handing it off to someone who can do something about it is the best bet, in my opinion. I have nothing against him, but if you're, a high-ranked staff and you're gonna teleport for no reason, that's pretty low, in my opinion. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching.